In common fashion, like always, there's always something to complain about in the gaming community. And today we have an exceptionally uh kind of odd one, but is anything that these people complain about really ever just or well put together or not weird? No. So, today, recently, if you haven't seen, 343 recently rebranded to Halo Studios, and with that rebranding, they showed off a new Halo design for Master Chief to show off the new engine that they'll be using. Now, mind you, in the screenshot here says work in progress. But that didn't stop a lot of people from getting very, very upset. So here's some screenshots. Let's read them together. Let's see what everyone's up and about. You'll be very surprised, probably not, about what's really upsetting these gamers.
Yeah. So, just gonna say it, they made Master Chief look softer and less intimidating. So this is the image that she's referring to. Mind you, this is from Halo Infinite. I think Halo Infinite's armor is very good, but a lot of people didn't like it. I think they liked it a lot more than 4 and 5. This is from Halo Infinite. I think the armor is very well done. I think it looks good. So this is a render from work in progress, current render of Unreal Engine 5. They're saying that Master Chief is feminine now because the way his armor curves in. Mind you, this looks like more like Halo 1 armor based off of the helmet. So maybe I don't know exactly what project they're doing for this, but they basically like showed this off as like, hey, we're rebranding our name. Um, they rounded his bulge. Why? Um, First off, that's not a bulge. That's an armor plate. That's also an armor plate. Again, common theme with these individuals, they don't actually consume the media they criticize. He has a vagine now. Again, that's an armor plate. Why would Spartans that go out and fight wars and aliens have exposed, like, unprotected genitals? That doesn't make any sense. Again, it's like, yeah, you seem more like an M-8er type of girl. And then this is like, I don't know why people use this image as a gotcha for with gums. This is a stylized female character that looks cute. With the right rigging and animation, I would love to play a game in this style over most anything gritty and realistic we see in most mainstream games to date. Obviously, this isn't the final result, and he seems to be going for a much more detailed graphics. So she says this, but then criticizes this incomplete. It says work in progress render of Master Chief. Cool. And again, I'm assuming someone that's in charge is just looks like he's been snacking a bit more. Um, I think he looks like a figure. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm a fan of the new look. I don't know what they're doing with it. So I guess she's the one in charge. Yeah, chief staff at 343 Industries. She has a pride flag and she her, so obviously she is making Master Chief trans. Obviously that's what it is. I mean, sure, if you can describe a man who's faster and more powerful than anyone you've ever met wearing a half metric ton of titanium armor, sure. Looks like a Fortnite render of the OG suit. Dad bod Master Chief. Wait till you see the next version. And I'm reading this on the side, you guys can't see it. This is AI render of a really bad AI render of Master Chief that doesn't hate gays. Mind you, if they knew anything about Master Chief, they would know that, like, Master Chief doesn't hate gay people or trans people. Like, if you know anything about his character, it's obvious that he definitely wouldn't support Trump. But whatever. This is the Mark V armor seen in Combat Evolved. It has been altered to reflect more of Eddie Smith's original concept art from the unreleased Halo film. Again, if they knew anything about it, they would know that this is OG Mark V because just from the helmet alone. But again, they don't consume this media, so they won't know anything about Halo. And if you don't know, Halo is near and dear to my heart. So for someone to say like It's hilarious because it's also not footage from a game. They literally stated that this was from a make work project where they were letting Halo Studios employees play with Halo art inside Unreal 5. It's basically just unbelievable concept art. And that makes sense, honestly. Like, then that is a terrible translation as the render on the left looks like garbage compared to the concept. Relax, it's a reused asset from the Halo Infinite, but altered very slightly to match the unused design. Again, they really don't consume the media that they like even like talk about. It's an updated graphically version of Halo CE's Majolno armor. It's not going to look like the version in Halo 2 and above. Like he still looks the same. Um the shape is already very telling. What the fuck? He looks fat. Master Chief's never looked skinny. He's not a skinny guy. He's like 6 foot. I think he's 6'8" without armor, and he's like 7'2" with armor. He's a big dude, and he's never been like. Not only are they trans investigating him, they're fat shaming Master Chief, bro. Why do you give me your toughest battles? You're my gayest. I'm not gonna say that. 3 for 3 is code name for gay sauce. Jesus Christ, these people are like actually insane. And so she goes, Master Chief. Let's open this in a new tab. Master Chief is supposed to be huge. Here's me at 5'7" with a one size needler for scale. The last Unreal Engine teaser just isn't doing him justice. Um, I mean, it looks pretty big to me, but also you're 5'7". Of course, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me sit down. Okay, so this is a one size needler for scale, and it's really big on her because she's 5'7". Of course, the Needler looks small compared to him. What is she trying to say? The Needler looks big? This is this isn't. This looks like Halo 3. This looks like a screenshot from Halo 3, honestly, if I'm going to be real. Renders literally say work in progress. I know you're not a dev, but porting something to a whole new engine takes a ton of time. Fan artists could have made a better work in progress. What are you talking about? The thing looks massive in your arms compared to his. Exactly. The image to the right is his normal size, not the squished Unreal version. What does that have anything? What is she even saying, bro? Size comparison with the new one. He's dumpy now. Again, sh- she's comparing a needler and an energy sword, by the way. How did that makes no sense at all. Different armor variants. Also, she's comparing Halo 3 armor to Halo CE armor with an energy sword and then Halo 3 armor with a needler. Come on now, bro. There's no Needler in the new render though. How are you going to use the Needler as your point of reference, but then show his new render, which has an energy sword? That doesn't make. These people don't make any sense, like at all. I don't know. That Needler is high next to you. Yeah, that's what I'm illustrating. Master Chief is way bigger than me on the image to the right. And it's like, yeah, is that a big human? Sure. But it's not like. Personally, when I found out when I first played Halo that he was only 7'2" in the suit, I was really kind of astonished because I pictured that he'd be like bigger. He's only, yeah, yeah, he's supposed to be 8'5" or something. See, these people that say this don't even actually know anything about this character. They don't know anything about Halo. They don't know anything about Master Chief as a character within this universe. And then they're going under here and gobbling this girl's imaginary freaking jingle bells when she also doesn't even know anything about Halo. He's 6'8" without armor. Like that's a tall human, but for someone that's genetically enhanced, it's really not that tall. I'm not gonna say 343's done a good job with Halo. I think Halo 4 and 5 are fine. I like Infinite. I can see why people don't like it. Um, but these people are all idiots. They don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, 287 pounds without armor. In armor, he's a hair under 7 foot, but a half a ton in weight. Um, again, no, he's not under 7 foot in the armor. They don't know what they're talking about. 100% correct. Master Chief was in canon biologically altered to be 7'2", if not taller. He was almost the same height with the elites. Yeah, he is 7'2". I don't know why that was saying he's 7 foot. That's wrong because I know for a fact he's 7'2". He also has blue eyes and brown hair and freckles. He also has a scar on one of his eyes from being sniped in the face by a jackal. That's why in some renders you see him with a shattered visor. He's a thick dude. He's almost 300 pounds. Even, I mean, honestly, at 6'8", I would say that's pretty thick. And they would be like, "Oh, he's fat," and it's just like, dude, he's a big dude. Um, Again, here's some more of her talking crap, saying older games had better art with inferior tech. My favorite screenshot from my days of Halo 3 Gangsta Chief. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna say that I personally like Halo 3's art. I like the graphics. I don't know what she's getting at with this. Literally, this is just like people. Again, if she knew anything, she would know that literally in one of the comments stated before that this is just a dev like messing around with the. It's showing off Unreal Engine 5. That's what it is. It's just a showcase of the engine. The engine's pretty new. I must have a caveat to my post indicating that Master Chief looks obese. Physically strong people do not look like Mr. Olympia. They tend to have dad bodies because the stomach muscles are also developed, giving an obese look. Weightlifters tend to take this to an extreme. And you want to play a dad bod simulator or a power fantasy video game. This is such a lame excuse. Video games aren't supposed to be real. Mind you, this is the obese Master Chief, guys. This is him obese. Insanity. You're comparing two different games with two different styles using two different variants of Mjolnir. In Halo CE, Master Chief is wearing Mark 5, and in Halo 3, he's wearing Mark 6. You're also comparing completed game footage to a cinematic in dev footage. Again, it's just a bunch of people being fat phobic over a character that's not fat. Not to mention they usually had less woke identity politics nonsense too. I would gladly accept. Okay, so here's the thing. This is again going back to, and I just reiterate the same thing I've always been saying. Um, they don't understand the media that they criticize, or they just don't consume it if they do consume it. They don't know anything about Halo. Halo, if you actually understood the plot of it, is quote unquote what these people would call woke. It is a group of aliens that one group of those aliens, the prophets, have convinced or enslaved slash forced other groups of aliens to abide by their religious philosophies, and they make them do things based on those religious philosophies that they lied about. They told these other, like the grunts, the elites, the brutes, and so on, the jackals. The jackals are just hired mercenaries, so they're just kind of there for the money. The hunters, which they enslaved the hunters, and I believe they enslaved the grunts. They told them a lie based on their religion that they made up. The original trilogy is all about religion. And they told them that the great beyond, their afterlife, would be if they activated the Halo rings, which come to find out, and the reason why a lot of elites ended up leaving is because one, the brutes tried murdering them all, and two, they found out that the prophets were lying to them. There was no great beyond. That ring was going to genocide them all to get rid of them so the flood couldn't spread. So to say that, oh, it had less woke ideologies is insane because it was talking about the negative parts of religion and not to follow someone blindly off of like religion. If that's not woke, then I don't know what is. It's criticizing religion. Mind you, she's saying all this and she's like, "Oh, the elder games were good." And she reads the Bible. She has a YouTube video where she reads a scripture in the Bible every day. In the original trilogy criticizes religion. It's saying that religion is not good. Like, John's name, his name is John, and his number is 117, is a scripture. The flood refers to the flood in the Bible. The covenant, these are all religious symbolism. And to like say like it's it's not woke is to say like Fallout isn't political. These people don't understand what they're consuming, and if they do play it, they just go and skip past all the like symbolism because they don't care. It's insanity to me. And then here it is comparing like OG, a man's body versus a woman's body. OG Master Chief in Halo CE, because she probably got shit on for comparing the wrong armor because she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's almost like his armor changes with each game release or something. This time it changed with female armor. Good observation. Um Old armor. Okay, mind you, this is apparently a man's body. An hourglass figure is a man's body, by the way. Big juicy thighs, that's a male body. And then this is a woman's body when they're big and like buff. Which, this could be a woman's body, like who's to say? But with their talking point, a man body is when curvy. A woman body is when oh, mind you, she calls this a woman's body, but in her Tomb Raider stuff, she talks about how women can't be muscular and fat. So which one is it? Is this a woman's body, or are women not allowed to be fat and muscular? What's going on here? And then back to the Tomb Raider thing. She goes on to be like, old Tomb Raider, new Tomb Raider, old Master Chief, new Master Chief. If you can't see the obvious agenda here, you're willfully blind. It just looks muscular to me. Yeah. Yeah. Agenda is when they give Lara ribs and then they make Master Chief new armor. Like, first off, why is Master Chief's arm so short in this? He looks like a little baby. Super lazy edit, but stop pretending the left isn't deliberately emasculating him. Okay, so this is the non-edited version of the work in progress. Hello. Work in progress. She made his waist smaller and his crotch longer, y'all. How are you going to say this is more feminine and this isn't? She made him skinnier and she made his crotch longer. What? Why is his crotch longer in the edit? This is man, this woman. So when we use for bathroom stalls, we need to put this up for the men's bathroom and this for the woman's bathroom for the gender indication, guys, cuz this woman is when short crotch, man is when long crotch in armor. Bad AI because these people love AI because they don't know actually how to draw or anything. Master Chief self insert updated for modern audience coming out soon. Again, because they're racist. Um, so black queer women can't work on the game. It's fine if their activism and identity politics don't bleed into the product, but it's usually not the good. And then they get really racist. Halo Studios and KFC have partnered up for a collaborative effort. Yeah. So of course they're racist. Shocker. Not we're not shocked at all. Another case of self-insert. They're basically trying to say that this guy is the reason why. Mind you, their whole thing was, hey, this is obviously a woman's body. Here's a man, and they're trying to say they look exactly the same. So which one is it? Are you trying to say that this is a woman? Or what's going on? Like, I don't understand these people, like, at all. They're trying to say this guy looks like Master Chief, but then they're saying Master Chief looks like a woman. Shocking there. And again, they're trans investigating Master Chief. And then in rebuttal, someone made a joke. It's like, um, this is a woman's body because Marcus Phoenix, a very masculine character, has curves. It's a bit funny. Melody Mac just discovered polygon counts. Yeah. I'll use your own image since you're visually impaired. The old body type is angular and masculine, and new one is very round and curvy. Yeah, again, like they said, they just discovered polygons. Yeah, that's all they could do. They couldn't render a circle back in old games. It was all just squares.
So from not sexy enough women to now Master Chief is not masculine enough, but also at the same time, he's too fat. Is Master Chief a woman? Or are these people just crazy?